BuzzChomp is back with more of Foundation. This week is episode 4, Mandi and Salem, and Sal is a superhero. Salvor, our savior, our superhero, more than human, intimately connected with the vault on Terminus. The Foundation is that I'm calling it because it's exactly what it is. Sal was taken by the vault to the library where the Empire resides, correct? That's because the vault is the foundation of knowledge. It is what Harry spoke to. They misinterpreted Harry's prophecy, correct? Prophecies come true. The math doesn't lie. But our interpretations vary. I mean, we saw this with Empire. They didn't want to believe the prophecies, yet the prophecies are coming true. The details were unclear, but the overall picture was clear. The show must have mentioned this to us like 6 times in the episode, right? You can't predict an individual person's life or death, but you can predict the rise and fall of empires, the rise and fall of civilizations. You can predict events. We know Empire is falling. Empire knows Empire is falling. Brother Day is turned on Brother Dusk because Brother Dusk, when he was Brother Day, wiped out 2 planets, began the fall, ignored Harry's prophecies, which are all coming true. Our current Brother Dawn is going through an existential crisis because Empire itself is less than, more than human. They can't die. They have like this heat shield protector, so they can't be touched, they can't be affected, but they are unique DNA copies of one another. So it brings into question whether they are actually human. Because do they have a soul when they are the exact same thing of themselves? Salvor is more than human. She doesn't just have luck. She can control the outcome of events. She can read people so well that she sees deep into their past and into their future. It's like she has a soul connection. It's like she can tap into the infinite knowledge of the vault from past, present, and future without even trying. And that's exactly what she can do. She can approach the vault. The vault is speaking to her. All of the vault's knowledge, all of the foundation of humanity's knowledge is in her. I mean, technically it's in all of us, isn't it? Our knowledge, our history is in our DNA. Humankind preserves itself through DNA. Our DNA is a history of all humans that were and will be. The vault is that. Salvor can connect with the vault, access that knowledge. She doesn't just have luck. She has everything ever and ever will be. This is how Salvor is overcoming the Anacreons who captured her, who are trying to take over the Empire's outpost on Terminus. I mean, they blacked out the Terminus from the Empire to cover their tracks, but also so they could hide. And that's the beginning of the fall, right? The beginning of the end. We also got a little bit more insight into the fact that Gale probably is the mother of Salvor, like I've been predicting. We don't quite know it yet. What are the Anacreons truly after? Well, they claim they just want some basic technology to boost themselves back up. They're obviously lying, right? I mean, they want to preserve their humankind. The Empire looks down upon everything else. Well, the Empire's falling. I mean, it's over. I actually think somehow Empire, either Brother Day or Brother Dawn, is going to end up on Terminus before the season's out. Brother Dusk is probably going to get executed in the next episode or 2. It's the beginning of the end for Empire. Now, the beginning of the end was always supposed to begin on Terminus. Well, with the Anacreons invading the Empire outpost, it kind of did. It was both right and not what they expected. See, this is what prophecies and math are about. They give you an answer, but you have to interpret the answer or wait for it to prove itself correct and then understand the interpretation post-haste. It's very difficult to use a prophecy to your advantage in that manner unless you're Salvor, who can see the past and the future at the same time in the present. She is very special. She is a superhuman, superhero, savior. I mean, the show is about the savior of all mankind with the foundation of knowledge, the vault, Salvor, on Terminus. This show began really fast-paced, right? The first couple episodes, throwing a bunch of stuff at us. It slowed itself down. It's really reminding me of the pace of Battlestar Galactica and the fact that this is epic, way big sci-fi, and it's going to play out over multiple seasons. Already got renewed for a second one. Foundation is having that pace where little intermediate skirmishes happen, but then people are talking, right? You kind of get to know them. I mean, Brother Dawn is falling in love with a flower girl. Aw, cute. We got to learn about Salvor's past, about the Anacreon's past. Aw, cute. These are moments of brevity, moments of realistic, relatable life within this epic sci-fi world. And then the overall story is playing out, but it's not playing out nearly as fast as it otherwise could. And this is a nice, deep pace. It's really allowing us to feel the weight of what's happening. because it's not being rushed. And I like the play in time as well between the past and the present. I have a feeling we've gotten glimpses of the future and didn't know it yet, or they're about to show us some future. I'm Dan Salem. Comment below on your thoughts on what superpower Salvor has waiting for us. She is way beyond human. And subscribe to BuzzChomp for more of Foundation and other great TV all year long. Tune back in. I'll be here all week. Woo!